Hello, my name is Vansh Sharma, roll number 2310994822, and this video is regarding demonstration of task 4.1p of persistence layer of SIT 331. So first we will go through the code, then afterwards we will see the Postman implementation and database in the Azure. Now, as you can see on the screen, I have created three folders: controllers, models, and persistence. For the models of robot command, it was original from task 3.1. As you can see, I have made variables of robot command ID, name, description, and their uh, this. Then all the variables. Then you can see the robot command data access layer, which is the persistence layer. In this, you can see I have first made a connection string to connect with the Azure database. Here we have taken username, password database, which is mentioned in the Azure database. Here you can see the taken SIT331 connection. Then, we started creating the methods to retrieve data from the database. First, we created get all robot commands method, for which we created this static method of get robot commands. As you can see here, methods we have taken static because when we call them in controller, we can directly call them. We don't need to create an object for it. Then we have established a connection with Postgres using NPG SQL connection. Then for writing the execute SQL command, we have used npg SQL command function. You can see here the SQL query we wrote is select star from robot command to retrieve all the records of robot command table. Then we have created a reader, which is a method of npg SQL data reader. It reads data from the returned SQL query. When we run the SQL query, whatever record is returned, so it reads all of them. So uh, now what we want to do is whatever is returned from this SQL query, we want to put that data in this robot command list and then return this for this method we created, get robot commands, which will be later on used as controller HTTP response. So for that, we have created this reader.read while loop. It returns true if next record is available or not. So this loop will continue till there are records, as we want to read all the records now one by one from the reader. Um, this is a method to assign value to a variable using data from column. So as you can see, I have written var id. ID is name of the variable, and you can see reader here. And then we have get int 32 with zero written here. This zero represents the column zero. This one represents column one, as column one has name of the robot command. So it will be assigned to the name. Then we created a new robot command object RC to put all these variables in it, and added this robot command RC in the list. This add is a function of list. So then we have returned the robot command. Now you can see in the controller how we have used is we have made a HTTP get request. Then we have declared this method with IEnumerable robot commands type. It means we have a list of robot commands. Then in the body, we just return from the class get robot commands, whatever will be returned from this get robot commands, which is this robot command, will be displayed. Similarly, now to add a record, we created another method, public static void add robot command, which takes robot command RC from the user. This RC uh, is from the can be accessed from the user using JSON. You can see in the controller that we have used post method, and in the post method we have used this from body function to retrieve data to get data from user in the JSON format. Now, first we establish the connection, and then to write the query, we use this npg SQL command, insert into robot command, name and these parameters, then values. You have these variables as parameters. As you can see, we cannot directly use placeholders here as there are chances of SQL injections. So what we use in this for type safety is this parameter function, so which allows us to create this to add value in these variables. So as you can see, I have written at the rate name description. The value for these name are from this rc.name rc.description using this function add with value. And then you can see I have used, and then in the end we have this cmd.execute non-query function to run this query. Then we have similarly we have update existing command. First we established connection, then we wrote the query of update. You can see set name equals this, description equals this, and the value of these parameters will be from here. And then we ran the query. Similarly in the delete we established connection and then wrote query, and then added this value and then run the query. Now let us see the controllers. In the put we have used this route parameter ID, and in the method the new robot command details will be from the users, as you can see from body, and this is these arguments are given in the update robot command, similarly in the delete. Now moving on to the maps. um, Here we have map models, and then map data access and map controller. Map all these three are very similar to the robot commands. We have a map model which has ID column rows is a square, created date and modified date. In the map data access we have get all the maps. First we have this static function of type list map, which takes all the records or all the rows of maps. So one by one, uh, you can see here in the map object of map class, we have the one record of a map, and then one by one, this map is added into maps, and finally, this maps is written as list. Then inserting a new map, you can see established connection. We have ran this query insert into map with values these parameters, and these parameters are declared here. We have ran the query using cmd.execute non-query, and similarly for update and delete. Now we'll move to the postman to check our query is running or not. As you can see, first we will go open robot controller here. Uh, First is API robot commands to retrieve all the commands. So you can see here API robot command send. Actually, it's not okay. I think it's terminal. Yeah, we have to first run the code. .NET run. Yes, it is working. The localhost 5258. Now it should response. Yes, it is responding with 200. Okay, request successful. You can see in the database ID we have it has sent us all the maps, sorry, robot commands in this. If you want to check in the Azure database, we have select star from robot. When we run this, we have all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 robot commands, which are named jump, hello, hello, jump, move forward. Now, to check the post, for post we have this, and for post we have to give a body in the raw format in the JSON, and let me just copy it from the here. We won't be giving ID, and we will name it jump twice, and nothing, it just jumps twice. We can keep the created date and modified date same, send, and it says command added successfully. If we check again in the get, and we can see ID 11 jump twice added. Then we have the put function, put request. Input request, we have to give ID also in the URL. So we are giving 11, which we just created, and rather than we jump twice, we want to name it jump thrice. Command updated successfully. If we want to check if it has successfully updated or not, send. Oh, sorry, send. Then we can see ID 11 jump thrice. Now, if we want to check this on Azure, and initially it was our old output which has ID 10. Now, if we again run this query, as you can see, we have ID 11 jump thrice, nothing, it just jumps thrice. For deleting, we again need a parameter send. It says command deleted successfully. If you want to check, um, then you can see there is no 11th ID here also. If we run this again, then you can see that 7th record of 11th ID is deleted. Now we want to check for map.controller. For map.controller, we have maps. So as you can see on the screen, we have ID 1 and ID 3, two maps are there. Now we want to post a new map. So for posting, we can this, and let me just create a JSON file. Yes, we want this to be 100 and 100. Yeah, we want to post this map, send, new map added successfully. If you want to check get, yeah, you can see this ID 5, yeah, new map successfully. If you want to post this map again of 1000 size, 1000 by 100, make this false, send. You can see on the screen, this map is added ID 6. Now for putting, we want to update this 6, and we want to make number of rows and columns equals, and it is a square map. Send, new map updated successfully. If we want to check if it is successfully updated or not, then yes, you can see here. Also, if you want to check side by side on our database, so we can select star from map, and it has shown us the record 10, 10, 8, 100, and 1000 by 1000, which we just created. Then finally we have this delete map of let's say index 2, send, map deleted successfully. So we can check here, was there ID 2? Actually I have to put ID 3 here, then map deleted successfully. So if I run this query again, you can see ID 3 record is deleted. So this was task 4.1, showing database, using database in the controller as a part of this DAL data access layer. Thank you.